All right, good afternoon, traders. Hopefully, everyone is having a good weekend. Now, before we get into the show, I really do want to thank all my subscribers. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching. Now, if you're not a subscriber and you happen to be watching the show, go ahead and do so. I really do think you're going to get a lot of valuable information from my technical setups. All right, with that, as you know, today is Sunday. We are going to go initially over the SPY. Then I am going to go over one stock that one of our subscribers had asked me about. And then I am going to give you those three stocks that I think are technically setting up real nicely to go into the week. And then on Friday, we are going to go over those stocks and see how well they performed. Okay, with that, let's check out the SPY. All right, so guys, as you know, we did make that 52-week high on Friday, but prior to that, we had that nice 52-week high. We came all the way down, tested that 50-day moving average. We made that really nice V-shaped recovery right there, and then now on Friday, we made this really nice high right near that upper Bollinger Band. So going forward, let's check out these key levels, right? We have the 10 SMA right there at 382. We have that midpoint Bollinger Band right there, the midpoint Bollinger Band at 380, and then obviously that 50-day moving average. So what do I expect for this upcoming week? Well, I really do think we're just going to grind higher, right? We have a lot of things, the COVID thing seems like it's starting to really take effect. It's getting behind us. We got the vaccine rollout. They're trying to pump in a lot more money into the economy. So look, the path of least resistance is higher. So therefore, this should be bought on pullbacks until we see some different pattern going on. Okay, that is the SPY. All right, guys. With that, let's go into the one stock that one of our subscribers, Dan, had asked me about, BCRX. All right, so BCRX, what can I tell you, Dan? This chart looks amazing. We made that 52-week high up here at 1290. We came all the way back down. We've defended that 10 SMA right here. I love that. So look, Dan, honestly, I really do think the path of least resistance is going to be higher. So I am going to put an alert for myself on this one, and I will be a buyer or look to buy this on a breakout of Friday's high. So again, now if we start taking out Friday's low and Thursday's low right there, I really want to target this midpoint Bollinger Band right here, which would make a lot of sense because the last time we defended that midpoint Bollinger Band. So if we started closing below that 10 SMA, watch for a lot of support right down here, okay, at that midpoint Bollinger Band. But again, if it gets below here, I'm going to put an alert right there. So a break below that 955 area, I will just have it set. This way, I will look and target this midpoint Bollinger Band as that next level of support and most likely take a position. Thank you so much, Dan, for this one. I'm looking forward in trading this. Okay. All right. Let's go into the three stocks that I think that are looking and setting up nicely going into tomorrow. First one is going to be VIR. All right, VIR. So as you can see, VIR made this huge jump right here to 141 bucks on a lot of volume. It did pull back. I'm gonna zoom in on this. Pulled back, defended, and has been defending this 10 SMA right here real nicely for what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 8 trading days. So again, it does look like it wants to break above Friday's high. If it does take out Friday's high right here, I am going to put an alert and I will be a buyer. So again, on Friday, if we start taking out, tomorrow, if we start taking out that 68.42, which is Friday's high, be a buyer, okay, buy the stock, and then clearly use any close below this 10 SMA right here as you're out, or you could use Friday's low as you're out, okay? That is VIR, a buyer above Friday's high, and then sell any close below Friday's low, okay? Setup's really nice on this one. Second stock on the list that looks really good is BYSI. This one, I know this chart looks extremely choppy. Now, this risk reward setup is really good, and I'm going to explain why, right? We're above this value area high. We just recently took out that 200-day moving average right here. So there's not going to be a lot of or much resistance going forward. So I'm going to go out on a limb on this one, thinking even though that chart is not perfect where that 10 is over the 50 and that 50 is over the 200, I really do think that this one is ready to run. We had some good volume on Friday. We've had some really nice upgrades in the stock in that $30 range. So there should be a lot of confidence in this name going forward. So to me, the risk reward setup is really nice. We start breaking above Friday's high, be a buyer. We put an alert on here. It's that easy. Okay, right there, we put an alert. So Friday's high was 1438. We're right there. It's closed at 1419. So we're right there. Be a buyer above Friday's high, and then use any close below this 10 SMA right down here as you're out. So 1297 right down here. Okay, that is BYSI. All right, next stock in the queue is going to be one I've played in the past. I haven't played this one in a while, but it's setting up real nicely, and it's SHAK, Shake Shack. Okay, so Shake Shack made that 52-week high up here at 138 bucks, came all the way down, tried to defend that 10 SMA right here, did not work. Right, came down, tested that midpoint Bollinger Band, held really nicely. So now what? Well, I think this is now going to be in that trend where that 10 where it should trade in between that 10 and that midpoint Bollinger Band. Okay, and that's always a really nice momentum stock. Okay, so again, for Monday, be a buyer above today's or Friday's high rather. Right there, we put an alert. Okay, on SHAK. There we go. Any break above that 117.84, 85 right there, be a buyer, and then clearly use this 10 SMA right down here at 114.50 as you're out. Okay, but remember, guys, this is a dynamic chart, so as time goes out, this moving average is going to go up. So remember that. Okay, so be a buyer above Friday's high. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Again, my name is Eric. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below, and I'll make sure to get back to you with any technical questions you may have on any stock. Okay. All right. With that, enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I look forward for Monday. And remember, guys, if you're not a subscriber, please go ahead and do so. I really do think you're going to get a lot of valuable information from my technical setups. I give you the in, why we're getting in, the outs, why we're getting stopped out. All right, have a great remainder of your weekend. We will see you tomorrow after the close. And remember, trade smart and be safe.